The following is a presentation of the United Wrestling Network.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to Championship Wrestling, presented by CarShield. I am Dustin Starr, and boy, do we have an action-packed show for you tonight. And we're going to kick it off with the Premiere Athlete, Tony Nese. Tony, done a lot of great things over the years. Tonight, you are in the main event. What's your mindset?
You're right, Dustin. These past 5 years, I've done some amazing things. Hell, I won a championship in one of the biggest events in all of professional wrestling. But now that I start this new chapter in my career, there's a question that's been weighing on my mind. Was it all luck, or did I earn it? Now, I like to think the latter, but there's really only one way to find out. See, I came to Championship Wrestling from Atlanta because I need to prove myself. And I told them I want to face the best athletes they have to offer. David Ali, I know you have a lot to prove yourself, but I also heard that you got a big attitude. So I want you to remember this. Now, you might be a great professional athlete, but when you step inside that ring, you're not looking at another professional athlete. You're looking at the Premiere Athlete. Good luck.
Ladies and gentlemen, Championship Wrestling starts right now.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, from Ontario, California, weighing in at 450 pounds, the new era savage, Big Toko, Juicy Finau!
What a way to kick off. Oh,
hang on.
Dean Alexander from behind.
Oh, come on. Oh!
I guess when you're in the ring with somebody who's 450 pounds, you got to do whatever you can to get ahead.
That's what the plan was for Dean Alexander, but Big Toko, Juicy Finau having none of it. But now Dean Alexander trying to chop down the tree, going to the back of the left knee. As this match is officially underway here, but Big Toko is livid.
You know, I got a word with Dean Alexander before the match, and I asked him how he was feeling about facing Big Toko, Juicy Finau. He said he already had a case of champagne, which he told me to put on ice for him. I think he's more worried about the after party than the actual match.
That speaks about the character of Dean Alexander. Definitely not the kind of guy you want moving in next to you, and not the kind of guy that you want hitting you from behind, and now,
Oh my word, like hitting a brick wall.
Nowhere to go but down for Dean Alexander as Juicy Finau is just getting his wheels moving now. Incoming like a freight train! 450 plus. The ring just moved a few inches, guys. Maybe a few feet.
Big Toko is far from finished with Dean Alexander. Another splash in the corner.
I almost feel bad for Dean because I feel like I could feel his pain.
I think the last big splash Dean saw like that was when he hit the pool in Ibiza.
And now Big Toko hoisting up Alexander, but Dean at this point doing anything he can to avoid the massive strikes of Toko, but it might be too late.
Oh!
The Toko driver, down goes Alexander.
Good night.
Juicy into the cover, and Juicy with the victory.
Here is your winner, Juicy Finau!
What a way to kick off Championship Wrestling presented by CarShield. Big Toko with an emphatic victory.
Juicy Finau says he looks at the locker room like an all-you-can-eat buffet. Well, he just got stuffed on Dean Alexander.
I don't know if he was seeing Dean Alexander as maybe more of an appetizer. I think Juicy's appetite for wins here at Championship Wrestling is unstoppable.
Well, Big Toko put in the work, he scored the W, and like you said, he's hitting the buffet.
I love you, mama!
Hi, Championship Wrestling fans. It's me, the Killer Bae, Heather Monroe. And I'm here on vacation, celebrating my very hard-fought, decisive victory over Rekka. And, you know, I love being on the beach and relaxing, feeling the sand in my toes, but I wanted to take some time, my time, to address you guys, because I'm such a nice person, and I just feel like I need to make sure that we're all in agreement that that very first women's match where Rekka beat me is a fluke. I think we all know that now after I beat her. And you know, Rekka, it's really cute that you think that you can go toe-to-toe with me, but I'm the face of the women's division at Championship Wrestling, okay? I'm the queen of Championship Wrestling. The base there is, the base there was, the base there ever will be, me. So why don't you just take a step back and realize who your superior is, okay? Cheers.
Hey everyone, I'm joined by my old friend, Mr. Ellis Williams, AKA Mr. Biggs. You called me and you told me, you said, man, I got CarShield and it worked. What made you get it?
I have this old SUV and I know the manufacturer warranty is about to run out. I didn't want to get stuck with expensive car repairs.
Right.
So I gave CarShield a call. Coverage was very affordable and there was no long-term contract. A few months after that, transmission went on my car. I took it to my mechanic, they called CarShield and saved my family on $2,400.
CarShield is America's #1 auto protection company. Their administrators have paid out over $1 billion in claims and cover most vehicles from 5,000 to 150,000 miles. You'll receive 24/7 roadside assistance, courtesy towing, rental reimbursement at no additional charge.
Give CarShield a call today before it's too late. Remember,
CarShield cars go farther.
Protect yourself now against expensive auto repair bills. Call 800-439-1246.
Championship Wrestling from Hollywood, presented by CarShield, returns to the Commerce Casino on Sunday, October 31st for a ghoulish afternoon of the very best studio-style pro wrestling around. Scheduled to appear, United Wrestling Network World Champion Chris Dickinson, Sandra Moon, Tag Team Champions The Bodega, from AEW Daniel Garcia and Max Caster, Big Toko Juicy Finau, and direct from the WWE Araya Davari. Plus, don't miss the Gentle Jervis Boot Nanny. Tickets for this all-ages show are on sale now at HollywoodWrestling.com. Join us at the Wrestle Center for our next live TV taping on Sunday, November 7th, featuring AEW star Peter Avalon and the Neon Phenomenon Anthony Idol. Tickets are on sale now at ChampionshipWrestlingMemphis.com.
The following is a tag team match set for one fall. Introducing first at a total combined weight of 410 pounds, the team of Hunter Knott and Rosario Grillo. They are TSF.
TSF, a very young tag team, really in their first year as a unit, guys. They are cagey about what those initials stand for. I've heard them give answers like two strong fighters, two smart friends, two sexy fellas. Their words, not mine.
Guess we'll find out.
And their opponents, at a total combined weight of 419 pounds, the team of John and Trey Williams, the Washington Bullets.
Well, another team who has been together for life, the 14-year veterans, John and Trey Williams, the Washington Bullets. And according to the legendary Dr. Tom Pritchard, he believes that the Washington Bullets are the best kept secret in tag team wrestling.
We'll see if they live up to such a bold connotation.
TSF making their debut, the Bullets making their debut. Both teams want to make a statement. As John and Trey Williams consider themselves to be conscious content compared to other tag teams in professional wrestling today. As we are officially underway, TSF, the Washington Bullets, on Championship Wrestling.
And longtime fans and watchers of the United Wrestling Network may recognize the Washington Bullets from many years ago from Championship Wrestling in Tennessee.
Like we said, 14-year veterans, they have been everywhere. Quick cover here early on, and a kick out.
Gotta say, early on in the match, though, Trey of the Washington Bullets with that leg drop, he certainly had some words for the audience here at center stage.
Tremendous elevation there, right into a quick cover, and kick out at 2.
Ooh.
Trey Williams, the more explosive of the two brothers. John definitely the hard striker. And now a tag. And thus far, it's been all Bullets slicing the ring in half like a couple of surgeons.
This is what we're seeing early, an experience factor. The brother tag team been together, as you said, 14 years. You got to remember TSF in their first year as a team here.
And you got to see that they are thoroughly enjoying the beating that they are putting on one half of TSF. I mean, he's got to get to his partner.
Can we talk about the caliber of tag teams that we have in Championship Wrestling right now, with Bodega at the top of the mountain, teams like the Tate champion at their heels, the Rapture, Infamy now, the team we're seeing debut here, the Washington Bullets?
Yeah, we just saw it last week. More questions than answers there, as now Trey going to work, utilizing the second rope, almost a full 5 count. And they are just pummeling TSF thus far.
I'd put the caliber of athletes in our tag team division in Championship Wrestling up against any company in the country right now.
You're certainly right, and I think that the tag teams within this division can tell as well, which is why there's so much turmoil.
And now John Williams tagging back in here, and once again, completely owning that side of the ring, and now a back elbow. And now Grillo making the tag to Hot Shot Hunter Knott.
The pride and joy of Williamsport, PA. The Hot Shot Hunter Knott trying to get his team back in this contest here.
Hunter Knott, someone that's gone across different disciplines as an athlete, training everything from football to mixed martial arts.
Jiu-jitsu, Muay Thai.
Oh! But just like that, the Washington Bullets back in control, and a backstabber, and a cutter. Oh my God!
He just got turned inside out.
Got him.
Here are your winners, the Washington Bullets.
Well, they call that the Marion Barry, and quite frankly, that was an impact that Wes Unseld would have been proud of. What a debut for the Washington Bullets.
And I gotta say that the words from Dr. Tom Pritchard, they have lived up to every single word.
The Bullets shot down TFS. Add another great tag team to the roster here.
The Washington
Championship
Bullets
Wrestling.
hit the bullseye in their debut tonight.
This is such an exciting time in pro wrestling. You never know who's going to walk in the doors at the United Wrestling Network. Marina Shafir, welcome. We are so excited to have you. And I've got to say, your reputation, it precedes you. What can we expect at Championship Wrestling from you?
My pa always told me that I could be different. He told me that I could be the best. And that's created this nagging, consistent desire to overcome my demons that drive me. It's relentless, and it's become an obsession, and it's what's created the problem.
Stay tuned. Marina Shafir, in ring, up next.
Here's what's coming up for Memphis Wrestling. Join us next Sunday, November 7th for our next live TV taping featuring AEW star Pretty Peter Avalon and the Neon Phenomenon, Anthony Idol. Meet them both along with the stars of Memphis Wrestling. VIP experience tickets are available now. Pick your seats with our new seating chart at championshipwrestlingmemphis.com. Saturday, November 13th is our next free watch party at Dave & Buster's in Memphis. Watch AEW Full Gear with us. It's absolutely free. Plus, Memphis. We'll give you a free power card. Then, on Sunday, November 21st, watch WWE Survivor Series at Dave & Buster's again, absolutely free. That's Dave & Buster's Wolf Chase. Just announced. Save your seats right now for November 28th at the Wrestle Center. It's our next live TV taping. Get your seats and all the details at ChampionshipWrestlingMemphis.com.
The following contest is set for one fall. Introducing first, from Little Rock, Arkansas, she is the golden one, Cassandra Golden.
Gentlemen, this is certainly an exciting moment for Cassandra Golden. The golden one, always smiling, always happy. She's lived in Georgia for 2 years, trying to make a name for herself. This is her first time competing in front of a Georgia fan base. And what an impression she hopes to leave on them.
You can only imagine the excitement.
And her opponent, from Moldova, she is the problem, Marina Shafir.
The CEO of the Judo Throne has arrived in the United Wrestling Network, looking as motivated as ever. And Gilbert, Marina Shafir is truly a lethal weapon.
Shafir, well known around the world of combat sports as the Supernova from Moldova. She is a member of the MMA Four Horsewomen alongside Ronda Rousey and fellow NXT superstars Shayna Baszler, her roommate, by the way, at one point in time, and Jessamine Duke.
And you can see how quickly Marina Shafir taking down the very powerful and larger Cassandra Golden. She truly is a real technician in the ring.
Yeah, Cassandra Golden, certainly more of a strength-based, power-based.
Yes.
She'll utilize her power to throw, to slam anything that she can.
And Cassandra Golden showing no intimidation here. Marina Shafir having a difficult time lifting up Cassandra Golden. Oh, hold on a second. Shafir refusing to let go. Shoulders are down, and Golden kicks out at 2. And this is what makes Shafir so difficult. It doesn't matter what angle. She can find a way to get the advantage, but Golden with a splash.
Shafir had said from an early age, her pa told her that she was just different. And her relentlessness in achieving this perfection, it's what makes her such a problem. She's obsessed.
Oh, and Golden scooping up Shafir, and down goes Marina Shafir. Cassandra Golden, bit of a shock here into a cover. Shafir kicks out at 2.
Imagine what it would mean for Cassandra Golden to pick up a win here tonight.
The match of her life, put
Look
very
over here.
simply, but
Golden
Shafir
kick
is
out.
back on top here.
Oh.
Shafir is a hybrid athlete, well-versed in combat sports. You guys mentioned her background competing in judo as she grew up. She transitioned that into mixed martial arts as an adult and then married those skills into the squared circle in professional wrestling. Formerly on the NXT roster, now lacing up the boots in the squared circle in the world outside of the WWE.
Oh. Beautiful foot sweep there by Shafir, refusing to let go of the arm of Cassandra Golden, and that's what you have to do against someone as powerful as Golden. And look at Shafir now, a kick right to the adductor muscles, taking some of the strength away, and now looking to hoist up Golden, and she does!
Shafir works like a surgeon. She is picking apart her opponent, bone by bone, limb by limb, and piece by piece.
And now Shafir's looking to lock in Greedy. She's got Greedy locked in.
Oh no, Cassandra!
She's
tapping. Just like that.
Here is your winner by submission, Marina Shafir.
You know, Cassandra Golden is someone that encourages her fans to be golden, to be positive, to be happy. And I gotta hope that she maybe can bounce back from a defeat at the hands of Marina Shafir.
Well, there's a reason Shafir calls that submission greedy, because she can't choose what joint to snap. And that's exactly what Shafir just did. An emphatic victory in her debut in the United Wrestling Network.
Welcome back, fans. Dustin Starr here alongside David Ali. And earlier we heard from Tony Nese about your big match, main event tonight. David, how you feeling?
I feel that Tony is lost. He's looking to reclaim something that he used to be. He's looking to reclaim his title as a Premiere Athlete. But tonight, he goes up against the Savior. And what I plan to do is push him to his limits. Because if he needs to be found again, there's only one man who can do that. So Tony, let me save you. Hallelujah.
Ladies and gentlemen, David Ali is ready.
It's time for the Pro Shingles Slam of the Week.
And that's the Big Bang, and that does it. Kate Toomer, victorious.
Ladies and gentlemen, save $500 on a complete roof replacement. 901-258-6503. Our next free watch party at Dave & Buster's is AEW Full Gear. Join us Saturday night, November 13th. It's free to watch. Plus, you'll get a free power card. Dave & Buster's Wolf Chase. The Memphis Wrestling Fan of the Week is sponsored by Orion Federal Credit Union. Check out all the ways that Orion is redefining banking at orionfcu.com.
You son of a bitch.
Take a breather. Take it easy. Come on.
We back.
The following contest is set for one fall. Introducing first, from Southwest Washington, D.C., weighing in at 210 pounds, his working team captain, Owen Knight.
Living up to the moniker, the working team captain, and the work continues for this man, Owen Knight. He's a man of the people, putting in work for the people who haven't. He is based on a lifestyle of hard work and dedication to his craft, doing anything and everything he can to keep himself a fighting force and keep building and building.
And how could you not love the working team captain, Owen Knight?
And his opponent, from Spring Valley, New York, but holding it down in the ATL, weighing in at 201 pounds, he is bad news and tattoos, CARLIE. Bravo!
You know, for as many attributes as you have, positive attributes as you have to describe Owen Knight, you could go the complete opposite direction for CARLIE Bravo. While he is a two-time Marine combat veteran of the infantry division and served our country in Iraq and Afghanistan, the last time, guys, he was here in Championship Wrestling, he showed us his true colors with a vicious, unnecessary post-match attack after a bout that he won.
Well, it certainly was unnecessary, but CARLIE Bravo did show everyone that not only is he a quick striker, but he does certainly have a sadistic side. But what we have right here is a matchup between two competitors who both won their debut in the United Wrestling Network. And this crowd at center stage is hyped up for Owen Knight and CARLIE Bravo.
And I'd say the crowd pretty split between these two competitors.
We are underway. Bad news and tattoos taking on the working team captain.
You know, I spoke to CARLIE Bravo before this match, and he said that people say he has a bad attitude, but he really just attributes it to his own confidence.
And what's confident to one person is a terrible personality to others. CARLIE Bravo, in his own mind, is tougher than anybody else, and it's hard to argue. He was a Marine combat veteran, and he's a very, very tough human being to deal with.
Bravo says, I talked to him too before we came on the air tonight, and I asked him specifically about the post-match attack on Scotty Beach. He says it was about proving a point. I said, what's the point? He says to prove that it is the CARLIE Bravo show and that he's the man to watch. Many would say that that was overkill.
I was going to say, after you've already been victorious, how much is too much?
Well, it's hard to argue. CARLIE Bravo has a ton of charisma, but Owen Knight has just as much enthusiasm and athleticism. Oh! Coming up empty there, but Owen Knight continues the attack.
Owen Knight, someone who has been inspired in his lifetime by people like Muhammad Ali, people who have built up prestige, this aura, building themselves from nothing into something worthy of adulation, of admiration, of praise.
Cover here by Owen Knight, and Bravo kicking out of 2.
Listen, if you know Knight for nothing else, it's his work ethic. This is a guy who doesn't give up, doesn't give in, constantly tells himself.
Oh, springboard coming up empty, but CARLIE Bravo now. Oh!
Knight tells himself that he's the underdog, so he has motivation to overachieve.
He'll always keep reaching farther and farther than anyone else.
But now CARLIE Bravo focusing the attack on the left arm, the left elbow of Owen Knight. There is not a lot protecting the left elbow besides a bunch of ligaments. Very sensitive area.
And a soldier or a troop comes into a battle with strategy. CARLIE Bravo often seeks to isolate the arms. He calls that style of attack the right to bear arms.
And case in point now utilizing the bottom rope. Almost a full 5 count, very close to a disqualification, and then a stop just for good measure.
Yeah, CARLIE Bravo really pushing the limits of our officials' count.
And now we mention, the sadistic side, the aggressive, the vindictive side of CARLIE Bravo coming out right into a cover, hooks the leg, and Owen Knight, so resilient, so gritty, able to kick out at 2.
In CARLIE Bravo's mind, he says every time the bell rings and he's standing across the ring from an opponent that he is going to war. This man literally views every match as war.
That is certainly a way to assure that you will have no weaknesses, no conscience whatsoever. Once again, damaging the left arm and shoulder of Owen Knight, and this could be the beginning of the end. CARLIE Bravo all the way up and down goes Knight.
Dropped him on the arm.
Cover once again, center of the ring. Owen Knight just powers out, still in the fight.
And if this is a war for CARLIE Bravo, his battle strategy is quite clear.
Neutralize.
Isolate, wound, harm.
But Owen Knight never one to give up. And now a missile drop kick. Look at the explosiveness of Owen Knight. He may not have full function of his left arm, but he certainly has both legs, and now a back elbow.
And a fiery spirit to match. This is the underdog mentality, but does he have enough physical strength to keep going, Owen Knight?
Couldn't pull him out of the corner for the Irish whip, but he broke him in half with the suplex. So if you're Owen Knight, you've got to switch your battle strategy. It's not an upper body game.
Super kick into the cover. Bravo gets the right shoulder up, but we are seeing Owen Knight mount offense regardless of how much damage has been done to that left arm.
Knight has to start working from his legs and using his power base.
That's certainly what he's attempting to do now, hoisting up CARLIE Bravo. Ooh.
Bravo planted. Again, back on the arm.
And now, continuing into a roll-up here, shoulders are down. Bravo got him.
Here is your winner, CARLIE Bravo.
Well, Owen Knight with an inspirational effort, but it was CARLIE Bravo there with a little bit of technique, scoring him the victory.
I mean, CARLIE Bravo, we saw the crossbones come into action. We saw how he targeted the arm of Owen Knight, and just wasn't enough for Knight to pull out the victory against Bravo.
This was a savvy match from a soldier who goes into battle with strategy. Tonight, CARLIE Bravo won the war.
Marti Belle backstage with Shug D. Shug, first of all, congratulations on your big win against Caleb Conley. What's on your mind?
You know, everything and nothing, but the biggest thing is opportunity. It's raging through my mind. It's rabid. And I've been looking for years and years and years and years. That's what a journeyman does, right? Miles and trials looking for that opportunity. And I found out that if I just look around me, it's right here, dead center. center stage. So this is where I build my mind palace, because how is opportunity gonna find me without an address? So I build it tall, high, luminous, waiting for it to step to my front door, and I'll open it. I got tea, I got biscuits, we can talk a while. We can talk about what we can do together. I promise you, opportunity, if you give me that, I won't waste your time. Whenever you're ready, come see me. Time is relative. I'm dead in the center.
Shug D is ready for an opportunity.
Championship Wrestling from Hollywood, presented by CarShield, returns to the Commerce Casino on Sunday, October 31st for a ghoulish afternoon of the very best studio-style pro wrestling around. Scheduled to appear, United Wrestling Network World Champion Chris Dickinson, Sandra Moon, Tag Team Champions The Bodega, from AEW Daniel Garcia and Max Caster, Big Toko Juicy Finale, and direct from the WWE, Araya Davari. Plus, don't miss the Gentle Jervis Boot Nanny. Tickets for this all-ages show are on sale now at HollywoodWrestling.com. Here's what's coming up for Memphis Wrestling. Join us next Sunday, November 7th for our next live TV taping featuring AEW star Pretty Peter Avalon and the Neon Phenomenon, Anthony Idol. Meet them both along with the stars of Memphis Wrestling. VIP experience tickets are available now. Pick your seats with our new seating chart at ChampionshipWrestlingMemphis.com. Saturday, November 13th is our next free watch party at Dave & Buster's in Memphis. Watch AEW Full Gear with us. It's absolutely free. Plus, we'll give you a free power card. Then, on Sunday, November 21st, watch WWE Survivor Series at Dave & Buster's again. Absolutely free. That's Dave & Buster's Wolf Chase. Just announced. Save your seats right now for November 28th at the Wrestle Center. It's our next live TV taping. Get your seats and all the details at ChampionshipWrestlingMemphis.com.
I am your savior.
Introducing first, from Newport, Rhode Island, weighing in at 195 pounds, the Savior, David Ali.
A very enigmatic individual, David Ali. Some would consider him to have a bit of a God complex, which can make him very dangerous to others and has led him to so much success.
Ali has prided himself as calling himself the savior, saying he pushes his opponents to their limits and he's here to save professional wrestling. I'm curious as to the means to do that.
I'm not quite sure how you save anyone with a barbed wire bat, but I'm not about to ask for any answers from David Ali, but what a main event we have in store.
And his opponent, weighing in at 200 pounds, from Long Island, New York, the Premiere Athlete Tony Nese.
Physically gifted, extremely motivated, and one of the most agile and explosive professional wrestlers on the planet today, Tony Nese, about to make his debut in the United Wrestling Network.
There is a reason that they call Tony Nese the Premiere Athlete, former WWE Cruiserweight Champion, a mainstay, one of the pillars of 205 Live. Nese built like a gladiator, cut from granite and recognized as one of the top cruiserweights for light heavyweights in the world.
Well, quite frankly, Gilbert, Tony Nese doesn't consider himself just to be one of the best cruiserweights. He considers himself to be one of the greatest wrestlers alive.
And you can't argue all of the training, all of the work, all of the conditioning that Tony Nese has put into not only sculpting his body, but his performance, his body of work.
A vast contrast of styles, a massive contrast of personality. Whoa, between Tony Nese and David Ali as we are underway.
Another huge main event for this week's edition of Championship Wrestling, coming to you from Center Stage in Atlanta, Georgia.
And just look at the scowl in the face of David Ali. As a strong lockup between Nese and Ali to kick this matchup off here, the main event tonight.
I mean, David Ali, someone who said that his MO is to go about saving wrestlers and to save pro wrestling. Does Tony Nese look like somebody that needs any saving?
Absolutely not, but David Ali is a hero in his own mind. You know, David Ali has a firm belief in what he calls the dominant side of his personality, and he believes that will always keep him out of purgatory. There's a lot of vocabulary when it comes to David Ali. It's kind of difficult to understand.
That's a lot to unpack, Quasto.
Starting with some traditional grappling are these two talents, these two competitors here. A tight waist, go behind, sit out, grabs an arm. Nese works his way back up to a vertical base and is now wrenching back on Ali. Nese coming in off the longest stretch of his career, 15, 16 years, and he hasn't really wrestled in the better part of 3 months after his separation from the WWE. What kind of impact do you guys think that's gonna have on a guy who has wrestled nonstop since he was a teenager?
Well, Tony Nese has made it very clear on social media. He has maintained top-notch physical condition. He's been training. Yes, he hasn't competed in a number of months, but clearly Tony Nese does not look like it's affected him at all.
Well, think about the dedication that it takes, and Nese was willing to put in. This man had a home gym built in his garage so that he could maintain his workout regimen. I mean, that's how much this means to Tony Nese.
But isn't there a difference between training at home, and I'm not taking anything away from the physical prowess of Tony Nese. I mean, he squats 500 pounds, he deadlifts 550, but there is something different about lacing up your boots, stepping in the squared circle, and bumping around in the ring.
I mean, you hear it from competitors all the time. There is no kind of workout that can compare to being in the ring, to being in a match. So definitely that is something that's been missing out of Nese's arsenal.
And I talked to Nese before we came on the air tonight. He told me, he says he feels like the landscape of wrestling, the wrestling world has kind of changed in the last 5 years when he was with the WWE. Outside of it, the style has changed, the competition, the talent has changed, and the opportunities are different as well.
Well, this is quickly becoming personal here between David Ali and Tony Nese, as Ali now looking to overpower Nese with a cluster of right hands.
This is one of those different opportunities, guys, here in Championship Wrestling from Atlanta.
I mean, I certainly think Nese would welcome this opportunity with open arms. Exactly, ushering it in, bring it on.
Look at the swagger here, look at the style in the fight from the Premiere Athlete.
And the uncanny athleticism and quickness into a cover, and Ali able to kick out at 2. But just like that, Tony Nese able to change the momentum of this matchup, as now David Ali gasping for air.
You can hear it, guys. You can hear Ali gasping for air. Good shot, close shot by our cameras. We're taking you right into the ring, right into the action.
And now Nese looking to capitalize, suplex to perfection. Center of the ring, another cover, and Ali able to kick out at 2.
Now, I asked Nese a bit about his thoughts going into this matchup. He said that he used to believe his own hype too. Just like David Ali, he said, Nese said he learned that having that mindset, it could make someone lose focus.
Well, a vicious shot to the throat there by Ali, but Tony Nese, once again, the quickness and resiliency. And now what is Nese thinking here? Oh, wait, over the top. Tony Nese, so difficult to keep track of, and now the southpaw.
My word.
Talk about jacking the jaw. The Premiere Athlete is in control here, guys.
But Nese isn't done. Over the top. Taking out David Ali. Tony Nese in control.
Nese just circling his prey.
And now Nese, of course, has to get David Ali back inside the ring, as he does. And now is Nese looking to put David Ali away. We've seen him win so many matches from the top, but David Ali, just enough time to cut Tony Nese off, and now look out. Oh!
Could that be a momentum-shifting moment?
Now David Ali looks to be in control. Can Tony Nese, Ali into a cover here, hooks the leg, and Nese kicks out, but can Tony Nese find a way back in this matchup?
Hey everyone, I'm joined by my old friend, Mr. Ellis Williams, AKA Mr. Biggs. You called me and you told me, you said, man, I got CarShield and it worked. What made you get it?
I have this old SUV, and I know the manufacturer warranty is about to run out. I didn't want to get stuck with expensive car repairs.
Right.
So I gave CarShield a call. Coverage was very affordable, and there was no long-term contract. A few months after that, transmission went on my car. I took it to my mechanic, they called CarShield and saved my family on $2,400.
CarShield is America's #1 auto protection company. Their administrators have paid out over $1 billion in claims and cover most vehicles from 5,000 to 150,000 miles. You'll receive 24/7 roadside assistance, courtesy towing, rental reimbursement at no additional charge.
Give CarShield a call today before it's too late. Remember,
CarShield cars go farther.
Protect yourself now against expensive auto repair bills. Call 800-439-1246.
It's time for the Pro Shingles Slam of the Week.
And that's the Big Bang, and that does it. Kate Toomer, victorious.
Ladies and gentlemen, save $500 on a complete roof replacement. 901-258-6503. Our next free watch party at Dave & Buster's is AEW Full Gear. Join us Saturday night, November 13th. It's free to watch. Plus, you'll get a free power card. Dave & Buster's Wolf Chase. The Memphis Wrestling Fan of the Week is sponsored by Orion Federal Credit Union. Check out all the ways that Orion is redefining banking at orionfcu.com.
Welcome back to Championship Wrestling presented by CarShield. This is our main event. David Ali remained in control during the commercial break, slowly and methodically wearing down the Premiere Athlete Tony Nese.
Ali calls himself the savior. He believes he is a God's gift to professional wrestling and that he is saving his opponent, whoever's standing across from the ring. Tonight, it's Tony Nese.
Well, and now Nese showing tons of grit and resiliency here. A vicious kick to the back of the hamstring. Ali wasting no time, right into a cover. Once again, Tony Nese powers out.
Nese has got to find his way back to his feet. I spoke to him before the match. He said there's so much riding on this opportunity. This new run is to prove himself, to prove that after all the things he's done over the course of his career, this wasn't just a fluke. He really is that good.
That's right. Tony Nese considers himself to be a free agent all over the world. He wants to win all over the world. As decorated as his resume is, Tony Nese is far from finished, and he wants to prove it right now against David Ali.
But when your stock is that high, like Tony Nese's is, does that make him vulnerable to these young, hungry competitors like David Ali?
Oh, Tony Nese rolls through in a roundhouse.
Knockout shot from Tony Nese.
But you can see how much damage has been done to Tony Nese. Both competitors down. Tony Nese favoring the left hamstring. David Ali seeing stars. Something's got to give.
Who's going to be the first to get back to their feet here? Does the referee need to be counting?
Nese slowly making it to his knees. Ali quick to follow.
And that was a point there to see Tony Nese can switch up his style so quickly and change the tide of a matchup once again. A powerful left hand by the Premiere Athlete.
Apparently that style switch has just gone to slugfest, brawling.
But that's what makes Nese so incredibly dangerous, is his incredible versatility.
Oh!
Bottom line.
Spinning heel kick by Tony Nese. David Ali is reeling.
The Premiere Athlete can come at you in so many different ways, guys. Switch gears, switch layers so quickly. Again, that is why he is regarded as one of the best in the world.
Over the top. And David Ali, and the springboard. The moonsault into the cover.
That's it.
Somehow Ali finds a way to escape.
They are losing their minds here in center stage. Fans thought that was over. So did I.
The motivation of Ali was just too much, but Nese still out to prove that he is that good. What is it going to take for him to put away this competitor?
Well, for someone like Ali, whose motto is fight the world, he is certainly getting a fight brought to him by Tony Nese. Once again, the southpaw, a battery of left hands, and David Ali is just running for cover at this point.
Nese could be flirting with the disqualification.
David Ali swung for the fences, and he connected. And Tony Nese is down.
It is playoff season, right, in baseball? Because they are definitely swinging for the fences in Atlanta.
It certainly is, and now David Ali. Oh, Tony Nese, though, too quick.
Quick to evade.
And down goes Ali.
Will it be enough here?
Nese into the cover, that's gotta be it, no.
Tony Nese, that face says Nese is in disbelief.
Say what you will about David Ali, but the grit to find a way to stay in this matchup is so impressive.
But you gotta wonder if there's part of Nese that's thinking, what is beyond this? What more am I gonna do within the United Wrestling Network? What would he look like in the world title picture? But first he's gotta get through Ali.
Well, how amazing would it be to see Nese and Chris Dickinson go at it, but right now, Nese has to find a way past David Ali, and now both competitors trading shots in the center of the ring here, and now right hands back to the face of Nese.
Ooh. This is just coming down to who has more gas in the tank.
This has become a slugfest between two very motivated wrestlers, but David Ali connecting right to the face, and boom! Oh my God!
Upside down, inside out. You gotta cover him, Ali. You gotta cover him.
Into the cover. Nese is still in this match.
Frustration written all over the face of David Ali.
David Ali turning Tony Nese inside out. But once again, Nese shows why he has some of the best endurance in professional wrestling. But could this be the beginning of the end?
Did you see that, guys? Did you see that? Ali stuck out his tongue. He says that's where he possesses his own belief, when he sticks out his tongue.
Oh, that could be it. Ali into the cover. No!
Not enough.
Unbelievable. And that, where is Ali going?
He's come out to the stage, to the floor. I don't know, but he's got to stay on top of Tony Nese.
That's Big Red.
This is not a time to lose your composure.
Barbed wire wrapped bat, and this is what competition will do to you. Competition can turn to contempt very quickly.
And this is not how David Ali should want to finish. This is a blatant disqualification.
Not how he should want to finish, but is it how he was planning to finish? Oh no,
Nese from behind you. Oh!
No!
The official with his back turned.
Was that a ploy? Was that the plan all along?
Well, if it was, it certainly worked. A low blow to Tony Nese. And now Ali, once again, tongue out, knee pad down, and boom!
Oh.
Kill shot.
Right into the cover, and David Ali has defeated Tony Nese.
Here is your winner, the Savior, David Ali!
Well, two things remain clear. Tony Nese is certainly still at the top of his game and one of the absolute best, but David Ali has found a way to be his own savior once again.
I mean, Nese certainly proving in this matchup he is still the premier athlete. But I think David Ali is trying to meet him up on that pinnacle.
What a match. What a victory for David Ali. Perhaps the biggest of his career.
Well, you saw the words there from Tony Nese. It may have been cheap, but David Ali walks away with one of the biggest victories of his career by any means necessary. We'll see you next week on Championship Wrestling, presented by CarShield.